You didn't have to lock the door, because I am not going anywhere.
You're right. You are not. You're not leaving this house until you agree to leave my daughter and her family alone.
No, I'm not leaving this house until Amber tells me the truth. I know that you are keeping a secret from Rick, and sooner or later I'm going to uncover it. So why don't you spare yourself the humiliation of being caught in another lie and tell me the truth? What have you done, Amber? What have you lied about this time?
Yes, I'm looking for Jacques. He's not there. Do you know when he'll be back? Okay. No. Thanks. Bye. Where is he? He said they'd be done by now. Jacques! Oh my gosh, I just tried calling you.
Désolé, I was in the dark room.
Are they ready?
Oui.
How do they look?
Parfait. See for yourself.
Oh my goodness. Wow. You printed all of them?
Yes, and I returned the disc. It's in the envelope.
Thank you, Jacques. You have no idea how much this means to me.
Hey, Mom.
I thought you had a meeting.
Canceled. What are you up to?
Well, I came to see Kimberly. She said she had a message for me.
Right. Her good news.
You talked to her?
Yeah. Look, I think you should know Becky didn't tell her anything.
Nothing? On her message, she said that...
There's no smoking gun, Mom. You sent Kimberly to Paris on a wild goose chase. Becky didn't divulge any deep, dark secret. She didn't even accuse Amber of anything.
That doesn't mean that Amber is innocent.
Well, she hasn't been proven guilty either.
So how does that make you feel? Relieved or depressed?
You think I wanted to find out Amber's been lying to me?
No, of course not. But if it meant that you could be with Kimberly...
It's not changing how I feel, Mom. I'm still committed to my wife.
And what if Kimberly did have proof? What if Becky exposed Amber's secret?
I'm not gonna play the what-if game with you, Mom. I can't.
Honey, I know it's painful to see yourself living any other kind of life than your own, because it just proves to you what you're really missing. Look, honey, it's okay. You don't have to hide your disappointment from me. You were really hoping that Kimberly was going to find out something, weren't you? My daughter isn't going to tell you anything. You have got some nerve.
This is between Amber and me.
No, Kimberly. This doesn't have anything to do with you. You are sticking your nose where it does not belong.
Rick is my friend, and I am going to protect him.
You are not protecting him. You are protecting yourself.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Flying all the way to Paris, trying to dig up some secret to destroy his marriage. Oh, and all the time pretending that you are doing it for truth and for justice. You are obsessed with a married man. You are nothing but a selfish little homewrecker. It's disgusting. And I am not going to let you get away with it.
Are you threatening me?
I'm warning you. If you came here looking for trouble, you got it.
I came here looking for the truth.
Fine, Kimberly, fine. You want the truth? I will give you the truth.
Amber, don't.
No, Mom, I think Kimberly needs to know what's going on here because apparently she's a little confused. You look around this house and you see a cage. You see Rick knocking himself out over school and work and the stress of raising a family, and you blame it on me. You think that I lied and schemed and conned Rick into making the biggest mistake of his life.
Correction. I think you're still lying, Amber.
Oh, because that's the only way I could keep him? Because obviously he could never love someone like me.
Oh, so you're admitting it.
I'll admit, Rick and I have had some problems in the past. I've made some terrible mistakes. But Rick has forgiven me because unlike you, my intentions were good. Because Rick knows how much I care about this family. And that everything I did for Rick and for little Eric. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do, no sacrifice that I wouldn't make to keep my family happy and safe. And if you think that there is something wrong with that, then I feel sorry for the man that you marry someday because obviously you have no idea what marriage is about. Rick and I share a sacred bond. A commitment that eclipses over anything else, and there's nothing that is more important to us than the well-being and security of our family. And nobody has the right to interfere with that. Not you, not Brooke, nobody. So you get something straight. You are not going to take Rick away from me or little Eric. So why don't you spare yourself the humiliation of being rejected and leave us alone?
You think you've got it all figured out, don't you? You know exactly how I feel.
Yes, I do. And whether you want to admit it or not, I know how unhappy you are. And who could blame you? You have to deal with Amber and her mother. Honey, you're a wonderful man. And somehow you've dealt with living in this horrible situation. But it must just break your heart to live the same nightmare every single day.
Amber, could you get the baby?
I am making dinner.
And I'm trying to study, but I can't concentrate.
Oh, look at this. Amber? This is that outfit that I ordered. You know, if you like it, I could get one for you, too.
Wow, that's expensive. Are you sure you can afford it?
I put it on the card. Oh, I didn't think Rick would mind. After all, he doesn't want his mother-in-law wandering around Beverly Hills looking like a slob.
Could somebody just please feed Eric? I'd do it myself, but I've got to ace this chem exam tomorrow.
I thought it was today.
Yeah, so did I, but when I got there, the room was empty.
Oh, no. Did I forget to give you that message?
What message?
Your professor called yesterday, and something about switching rooms. I thought I told you. I'm sorry.
Sorry? Tawny, that was my final exam. 40% of my grade.
Well, if you want me to, I could call him and explain what happened.
No, thank you. I think you've done enough.
You know, there's no reason to be like that. It was a mistake, you know? It could happen to anyone.
Yeah, and besides, now that you don't have to study, you can feed your son.
Sound familiar?
Mother, that is not what my life is like.
Maybe not. But I'm not far off, am I?
Hello, little Eric. There's my boy. It's my little bug. Guess Amber was telling the truth. She and Rick are taking good care of you. Yeah. They're giving you all the things that I never could. giving you a real future. A stable home. And a family that you can depend on for the rest of your life.
Mom, Amber and I might not have a perfect relationship, but it's not a nightmare.
That's certainly not a dream come true.
Look, all relationships have their problems, their ups and downs.
Yes, and you have to make sacrifices and compromises to make them work, but you've done too much. You've sacrificed too much, Rick, and it's just not fair. You deserve better, and you could have it. As long as you accept the fact that Amber is not going to satisfy you, not the way Kimberly would.
I already told you I'm not gonna talk about that.
Okay, fine. Don't talk. Just listen. And imagine the kind of life that you could have with Kimberly.
Okay, that's way too easy for you. Let's try another one. What is the symbol for lead?
PB,
And its atomic mass?
82. See, I told you I've got it.
So you really think you're gonna ace this fine?
No problemo.
Well, then I think that you should be quizzing me.
I got a better idea. How about we stir up a little chemistry between the two of us?
I thought that you wanted to study.
The only thing I want to study right now is you.
Very suave. Did you pick that up at the frat house?
I'm serious. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey!
Come on, let's go get a pizza.
Let's get one delivered.
Come on, lover boy, last one there has the treat. You can catch me.
That's the way it should be. The way it could be. If you just admit that that's what you really want.
I am not the bad guy here, Amber.
No, you're just trying to seduce her husband.
How many times do I have to say it? I am not after Rick. I'm after you.
Me?
Yes. I'm going to expose your secret, Amber. And if that makes your marriage fall apart, that's your problem, not mine.
Oh, okay. Now this is just what I would expect from you. You do everything in your power to try and undermine my relationship with Rick. You get a job at Forrester, you team up with his mother, you throw yourself at Rick at every chance you get, yet you are the good girl, Princess Kimberly.
I have tried to respect your marriage. I have even tried to respect you. But I'm not going to abide by something that I know is wrong. And what you're doing to Rick is wrong.
You don't know that she is doing anything.
Well, she's obviously insecure about something. Now, if there's another reason, I would love to hear it.
No, you wouldn't. You want to believe that there's a secret, and to make matters worse, you want Rick to believe it too.
I want Rick to know what type of woman that he's married to. I want him to know what you're capable of. You and your mother. One more here. That looks nice. I can put one here. Oh, my baby. My beautiful boy. Just seeing you again makes me feel closer to you. Seeing your big blue eyes. Your sweet little smile. Just makes me feel better. You know, about your life and mine.
I'm moving on, and you're growing up. We've both got a big future ahead of us. But I'm not going to forget about you. That's a promise. Your mama loves you. More than you may ever know.
It's that simple, huh? All I have to do is allow myself to wonder what my life would have been like if I hadn't got involved with Amber, and all my problems would be solved.
It could open your eyes to other options, other possibilities.
And what options does that leave my son? When he gets older, will he get the pleasure of choosing which parent he'd rather live with? I'm not gonna put him through that. I won't.
Honey, I know you love your son more than anything in this world. That's why you're fighting so hard. Why you gave Amber another chance, why you forgave her, you're giving her the benefit of the doubt. But let me tell you something, she's not worth it.
Because you think she's been lying.
She is lying. Kimberly didn't get proof, but that doesn't mean anything. There's still a secret, and we're going to find out what it is.
Why can't you just let this go?
Because I care too much about you, Rick. And so does Kimberly. She is crazy about you. That's why she went to Paris. It was her idea. I didn't convince her. She wanted to, because she loves you. Now that's what love is all about. It's not about somebody taking advantage so they can better oneself. It's about caring and selflessness. That's the kind of love you want. Rick, I know this is difficult. It's a horrible situation for all of us, but it could get better if you just let it. Now, please, just listen. And if not to me, to Kimberly. She can help, Rick. I know she can.
Trust me, you have no idea what I am capable of.
Yes, I do. You were the one that took Amber in when she wanted to deliver her baby in secret. You knew that that baby might not be Rick's. But did you tell her to tell the truth or to confess? No. You gave her a place to hide out and a midwife.
That is behind us, and Rick has forgiven her for that.
Under one condition. That she never lie to him again, and she has.
You know what? Just stop it. Stop it. I want you to leave right now.
I told you, Amber, I'm not going anywhere until I find out the truth. I am on to you. Becky told me that you're afraid of her, and I think that I know why.
Becky didn't tell you anything.
Yes, she did. She told me that your secret has something to do with a man that she loves, someone that she misses very much. At first, I thought that it was Rick. But after I talked to him,
You discussed this with Rick?
Yes. And he wants to know more, and so do I. So tell me, Amber, what was Becky talking about? Who is this person that she misses so badly? The man that Becky was referring to, the one that she missed and that she loved so badly. You're not a man at all, you're a baby. It's you.
That's enough, Missy. Don't you touch that baby. You just hold it right there.